In this election year, the political parties are turning all of their attention to youth and the youth vote. There is the belief that close to 60% of persons eligible to vote are below the age of 40. Over the weekend, the youth arm of the People's National Congress Reform, the Youth and Student Movement, hosted a National Youth Convention at the party's Congress Place headquarters to discuss some of the issues of concern to young people and the systems that ought to be put in place to address those issues. PNC Reform presidential candidate David Granger told the opening of the convention that the challenges facing young people in Guyana are many, and it is time to address them all. He spoke of the significance of youths playing an active role in the upcoming elections.
You cannot inherit the good life unless you make decisions this year. This year, we are suffering from education that is inappropriate, and we must change that. We are suffering from unemployment, and we must change that. We're suffering from empowerment that has been arrested, and we must change that. Your actions as young people, mobilized, organized together in this hall, your actions as decision makers, your actions by making choices will determine what sort of future we have, what sort of future the country has.
And Granger has thrown out a challenge to youths across the country. He wants them all to convince others to be a part of the process and exercise their franchise come elections day.
Each one of you must go out there and get 10, and you will see the difference that it makes. So let us this morning, let me leave this with you. Let us start this Get 10 movement. You are not alone. As your chairman has said, you haven't come out here for song and dance. You haven't come out here for a picnic. You've come out here to learn how to go out there and electrify this nation. You've come here to learn how to go out there and get 10 friends from your community. Wherever you're living, Kikobi or Hotokwai or Aranaputa or New Amsterdam, you go out there and get 10 other young people so that thousands of people, young people, will get up there and demand that their voices be heard, will get up there and tell the PPP Civic it's time to go.
The chairman of the GYSM, Christopher Jones, told the youths gathered that as the elections process approaches, there is no time for song and dance. The elections, he said, will be all about youths and their future.
This election is about us. Let us own it now. Time for real change is now. And there is no other political party equipped and have the men, women, and youth that are ready to lead Guyana than the People's National Congress Reform.
He believes the PNC Reform is the best option to look out for the Guyanese youth.
You go back to your respective region, villages, community, street, district, whether you live on the dam, up the street, down the bend, or where it ends, comrades, you will ensure that your fellow young people go out there and ensure that they are registered and ensure that you keep those dates in mind. 9th of May, 9th of June, small window space. And that is why you're here today, comrade, to begin that process and ensure that all young people or all persons who are eligible to vote, that you ensure that they are registered to vote.
Participants came from regions across the country, and the parties are expected to move into several communities over the upcoming weeks as part of an aggressive campaign to ensure all those who are eligible to vote are registered, and to listen to much more of the concerns and the challenges facing young Guyanese.